Hi, good morning dear students. The last class we discussed about the input devices and output devices. Okay, input devices, there are 6 input devices already you have studied. Then you have studied the output devices. There are 3 input devices already you have studied. Okay, see the first one you know the monitor. The second one you know the printer. In printer you know the types. Okay, types of printers also. Okay, these are what last class didn't speak. Okay, these last class was studied. Okay, this is a last class we studied about the output devices. Okay, now today we have to study about the memory devices. See, memory devices, what are the memory devices? In this chapter, in this topic you have to study about the memory devices are storage devices used in the computer. Okay, for example, if you want to store files, if you want to store files, videos, audios, how to store, where you have to store in computer. Okay, computer, you know the first in characteristics of computer, it has a huge storage capacity, ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ. See, then it stores 1 GB of data, 500 GB of data you can store. Okay, for like this, for example, where you have to store your files in mobile, in memory card. Memory card is also one memory device. Memory card also is one memory device. Pen drive is also one memory device. CD is also one memory device. Okay, these you have to study. Okay, there are different types of memory devices you have to use it in a computer. Okay, see, what is memory devices? Okay, you know input devices. Input device used to enter the data to the computer, that is the input device. Output device means it is used to process the data, whatever it is used to display the processed data. It is used to display the processed data, that is called what output device. Okay, next, memory devices. In examination they will ask you what is memory device or storage devices. Okay, memory device means what? These are the devices used to store data and instructions. It is used to store data and instructions. Data nothing but what? Characters. For these images. Okay, these are nothing but data and instructions. Okay, data and instruction you can store. For example, audio files, video files. Okay, then MS Word files. If you want to store, okay, you have to use some memory devices in computer. Okay, then what is storage devices? What is memory devices? See, storage device means these devices are used to store data and instructions in computer. Data and instruction in computer, that is called memory devices. Okay, then the memory devices. See, the computer memory, first you have to remember the storage, the computer memory. You know the sugar will be measured in a kg, milk will be measured in a liter. Okay, hange see, memory storage capacity of computer will be measured in terms of byte. Measured in terms of byte ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಷ್ಟು. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಫೈಲ್ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಇತ್ತಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಿ ಬಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಫಿಲ್ಮು? ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 1 GB ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 1 GB ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? 1 GB. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು 4 MB ಸಾಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 4 MB ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಮೆಗಾಬೈಟ್. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೈಟ್? ಬೈಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಸಿ, ಇನ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ, ಹೌ ಟು ಮೆಜರ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಬೈಟ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ ಬೈಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೆಜರ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೈಟ್? ಬೈಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಸಿ, ಬೈಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 8 bit is called 1 byte. See, sequence of 8 bit is called byte ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. See, byte means sequence of 8 bit. For example, you know, one threshold you have to remember, the computer can understand only, it is not understand any English language or Kannada language, but it can understand only which language? Binary language. You have to remember this, binary language. It can understand only binary language. Binary means what? Binary means 2. 2 means it can understand only 0 and 1. It can understand only 0 and 1. 0 means off, 1 means on. On means the current will be supplied. Okay, off means the current cannot be supplied. Signals will be off. See, 0 means signals will be off. 1 means the signals will be on. Okay, because see, the computer is made up of electronic devices. Computer is made up of electronic devices. That's why always the computer knows which language, binary language, not any English language. There are some translators we have to use to our English language. The translators we can use in computer. It converts our English language to binary language. Later we can discuss about this. Okay, there must and should you remember, the computer knows which language. The computer knows a binary language. Binary language means it consists of only two words, that is 0 and 1. For example, ನಾನು A ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, see for example I am typing A will be converted into 10001. It converted into 8 bit. For example, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It ಈ ಟೈಪು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಎ ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಎ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್? ಸಿ ಇಟ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ಇಟ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಟು ಬೈನರಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ಬೈನರಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 0 and 1 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಸಿ ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ byte? Now what is byte? Byte means sequence of 8 bit. Sequence of 8 bit. Nodri how many bits you have here? Sequence of, this is 1 bit, this is 1 bit. Sequence of 8 bit is called a 1 byte. Sequence of 8 bit is called a 1 byte. Okay, then what is bit anta keltane? What is bit? Bit andre no, bit means B means binary. B means binary. IT means digit. See, B means binary digit, either 0 or 1. Either 0 or 1, that is called what a bit antare. See, bit means, because why we have to the computer storage capacity we have to measure in bytes. Why we have to measure means the computer can be, see, it is made up of electronic components. The electronic components means it has only 0 and it knows only 0 and 1. 0 and 1 means on and off state. On and off state means that is nothing but binary language. Binary means 2, by means 2, 0 or 1. Okay, that's why the computer can understand only which language? Binary language. Binary language has only 2 words. Okay, it has only 2 words. In English language, you know, it has a 26 alphabets, but the binary language, it has only 2 characters. One is 0 and 1. This language always used by computer. Okay, then what is then storage capacity of computer can be measured in terms of byte. What is byte ante so many times kelidane. See, byte means sequence of 8 bit. Sequence of 8 bit is called a 1 byte. One character ನೀವು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದರೆ that is converted into bits. Okay, converted into bits ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ you have to use some softwares. Later you can discuss about this. Okay, see, now what is byte? Byte means sequence of 8 bit. Okay, then what is bit ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. What is bit? So many times already examination ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. Bit means binary digit, either 0 or 1. That is called a bit. Okay, then in the examination sometimes competitive exams ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. See, what is 8 bit equal to how much byte ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. 8 bit equal to how much byte? 1 byte. 8 bit equal to 1 byte. Then 1024 byte. For example, 1000 ಹೇಳಿರಿ. 1000 bytes ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 1000 bytes ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 KB. 1 KB ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೀವು MS Word ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್, ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ KB ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಕಿಲೋ ಬೈಟ್, K ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕಿಲೋ ಬೈಟ್. 1000 ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಕಿಲೋ. ಓಕೆ, 1000 bytes. 1024 bytes means 1 KB. 1 KB, that you have to remember, kilobyte. Then 1024 KB equal to 1 MB. Almost all songs, okay, audio songs, it is in MB only. MB ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ 4 MB 7 MB. MB means 1 MB ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟುಪ್ಪ? 1 MB means 1024 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte. Okay, then see the next 1024 MB ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1 GB. Almost all the films are in a GB. Okay, so ಒಂದು film almost 2 GB ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 2 GB ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು MB? 2 GB ಅಂತಂದರೆ how much MB? 1024 MB. 1 GB ಅಂದರೆ 1000 MB. 1000 MB. Okay, this is you have to remember. Then see 1024 GB equal to 1 TB, terabyte. Okay, tera. This is nothing but terabyte. This is nothing but gigabyte. MB means mega. Megabyte. Then KB means kilobyte. Okay, this is you have to remember, because you are computer science student means you have to remember this. Okay, almost you know the for example documents file ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ KB ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. KB ಕಿಲೋಬೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಸಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುತ್ತೆ MB ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. MB ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮೆಗಾ ಬೈಟ್. 4 MB 5 MB. ದೆನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ರಿ, ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ GB ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ 1.5 GB. 1.5 GB ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು MB ಅಪ್ಪ? 1000 MB. 1 GB ಅಂತಂದರೆ 1000 MB. Okay, this is you have to remember. So many times already asked in the competitive exams ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. 1 GB is equal to, ಇದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ 4. 1 GB is equal to 1000 bytes, 1000 KB, 1000 MB, 1000 GB. Okay, this correct answer is 1000 MB. Okay, like this questions asked in the banking exams also, in different competitive exams ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. Okay, see this is about briefly introduction about KB. Okay, almost all pen drives. Okay, pen drives ನೀವು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 32 GB ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 32 GB. GB ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? ಎಷ್ಟು MB ಇರುತ್ತೆ? 1 GB ಅಂತಂದರೆ 1024. CDs ಇರ್ತವೆ. CDs 700 MB ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವು CDs 4.7 GB ಇರ್ತವೆ. GB, that's why the memory capacity of computer, storage capacity of computer measured in terms of bytes. Okay, measured in terms of bytes. This is you have to remember in bytes. Okay, this is almost all, for example hard disk. Okay, 500 GB irutte. Memory card 8 GB irutte. 8 GB. GB means gigabyte. Okay, you can store files, videos, audios. Okay, this is what. Then what is byte? Byte andre it is nothing but in memory card the data will be stored in a binary language. Binary language alli data stored irutte. We have so many inbuilt software, it converts that language into English language. Okay, this is you have to remember. See, this is what this is about, a brief introduction about bytes. Okay, see, byte and the storage capacity of computer can be measured in terms of byte. Okay, then the next one is the memory devices can be classified into 3 types. The memory devices can be classified into 3 types. So let's see one by one, you want to study it. See, the first one is a primary memory, secondary memory, then cache memory. Cache antarike. Okay, cache memory. Okay, there are 3 types of we have memory devices. There are 3 types of memory devices. We have, okay, primary memory, secondary memory, then cache memory. Okay, then in primary memory there are 2 types. There are 2 example for primary memory ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Example for primary memories, there are 2 primary memories. One is RAM and ROM. ಇದನ್ನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Write one example for primary memory device. Primary memory, RAM or ROM. These are the example for primary memory. Okay, primary memory. RAM. In a RAM there are 2 types of RAM. You have SRAM, then DRAM. S means static RAM, then D means dynamic RAM. Dynamic RAM. Later we can discuss about this. Then in a ROM, okay. rom nu antare, rom nu antare. See, rom, rom. See, rom is see, read only memory. So many times already examination allೂ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, read only memory. Expand rom ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, expand ram ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ram means random access memory. Random access memory. Okay, rom means read only memory. Okay, there are three types of rom. Okay, there are three types of rom you have to use it in a computer. Okay, see, computer you can touch these are all hardwares you can touch. You ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ it is in your computer only. It is in your computer only. We have a ram, rom. These later we can discuss about this. See, in rom you have three types. One is p prom ಅಂತಾರೆ, prom. Then EPROM, double EPROM. There are three types of ROM you have. First one, PROM, EPROM, double EPROM. Okay, these are the types of primary memory. So many times examination ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, mention the types of primary memory devices. We have RAM and ROM. RAM and ROM are the example for that. In examination so many times mention the types of RAM ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, 2 marks. Mention the types of RAM, static RAM, dynamic RAM. Dynamic RAM, these are the two types of RAM. Then expand ROM, types of ROM. Types of ROM, PROM, EPROM, double EPROM. Double EPROM, these are the types of ROM. Okay, we have to use in computer only. Computer alli ನಾವು ಇವನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. Okay, later you can discuss about what is the use of RAM, what is the use of ROM. Okay, and types of ROM. Okay, later we can discuss. Okay, in primary memory there are three types of memory devices we have in computer. One is the primary memory. This is the classification. Then secondary memory. Secondary memory means, see, in secondary memory you have two types. One is a magnetic disk, second one is optical disk. Magnetic disk example is a hard disk. Hard disk is used for to store data permanently in computer. If data na permanently you store ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to use a secondary memory devices, nothing but a hard disk. Hard disk na computer ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, you can store your all data. Okay, unlimited data you can store in a hard disk. Hard disk ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. See, that is nothing but magnetic disk. Then optical disk example is a CD means nothing but a compact disk ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. CD you already seen a CD, optical, circular ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ ನೀವು ಡಾಟಾನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. These are the example for secondary memory. Example is a hard disk, CD. Okay, ಇದನ್ನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ 1 marks ಗೆ. Write two example for secondary memory devices. Secondary memory devices examples, hard disk and CD. Hard disk and CD are the example for secondary memory devices. Example for primary memory devices, RAM and ROM. RAM and ROM are the example for primary memory devices. Then the next one is the cache memory. Cache memory is also very small memory you have to use it in a computer. It is also used to store data and instructions. These all devices are used for what purpose? In computer you have to use to store data and instruction. To store data and instructions you have to use these primary memory, secondary memory and cache memory. This is about classification. Briefly introduction about memory devices. ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Okay, one by one you have to study it. So in this topic you have to study about the features of what is primary memory, features of primary memory, what is RAM, what is ROM, types of RAM, types of ROM. Okay, like this you have to study what is secondary memory devices, what are the features of secondary memory devices, then what are the types of, what are the example for secondary memory devices. These you have to study it. Okay, for point of your examination and point of your competitive exams also, these questions are this topic will be very important. Okay, each type questions ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. First you have to remember there are how many types of memory devices? There are 3 types of memory devices you have to use it in a computer. Okay, see, one is primary, secondary and cache memory. Okay, this is you have to remember. Then you know the what is memory, what is the use of memory. These three memory devices used in to store data in the computer, used to store your data in the computer. Okay, that's why we want to use it. Okay, then you know the how to measure the storage capacity of computer in bytes. You have to remember this, bytes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು measure ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Storage capacity of computer can be measured in bytes. Okay, this is you have to remember. These are what is byte ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, what is bit ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Okay, this is you have to remember. Okay, this is what is about memory devices. Okay, next class we discuss about the one by one. You have to study about these. Okay, thank you for watching this video.